Everybody today, let me know how I sound. We are going to have a guest today. I'm really excited for our guest today. Been a collector for many years. Who is all here? I don't know like what's going on with my streaming platform lately. Like the I use OBS Streamlabs for those of you guys who don't know. And I don't know, like it's not updating. Oh, there it goes. We have 37 people. Welcome all 37 of you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. All right, sound is good. Thank you, Chris. I see. Okay, so I just want to say thank you guys so much for always joining me every Wednesday. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate it. Today has been a wild day. A wild day. We had some sewing issues. I'm trying to get my Sailor Jupiter cosplay ready for NakaCon on Saturday, but on Friday we're actually leaving to go out to the Kansas City area. So it's been a freaking mess. Oh, but I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. How are you guys doing? I see a lot of my friendly faces here today. Do I sound? You guys said I sound good, right? Okay, cool. Because I moved my mic over in preparation for the guest, because I have like a workaround that we do for that. So yeah. Oh, Alexander Matt K is here. Hi, Victoria. Hi, the Cisco. What's up? I think we have the Cisco on schedule now. The Cisco will be a guest on a future stream. I can't wait. We have to get together the Cisco to see what we're going to talk about on the stream. Is my... Okay, yeah, my sound's up. I just wanted to make sure. Did you guys see my latest video? I just published a Sailor Moon doll video that just dropped yesterday, all about the Inner Sailor Guardian style dolls. If you guys want to check that out. Kay made it! Kay's working hard on her costumes, you guys. She is killing it. She's currently in process. Oh my god, thank you so much, Link Nerd! Popping off with the super chat! Thank you so much, Link Nerd! But Kate is working on Sailor Pluto's Garnet Rod. Did I say Rob? Oh my gosh, I don't understand how I'm talking today, you guys. Like I said, it's been kind of a stressful day. We have 51 people. Tracy with an Eye's here. Vanna's here. You guys, the whole local gang is here. Thanks, guys, for coming and, you know, hanging out tonight. I'm a mess. I'm a mess in distress. Things, I don't know. Okay, let me just get my thoughts together. So this week has been kind of crazy. I had a friend come into town. Shout out to Sarah if she is watching the stream. Actually, she's heading back. Oh my god, Iron Knight, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Garnet Rob, I know. I can't believe I said that. I don't even know. I mean, I have been listening to Rob Thomas lately. Maybe that's what. I've been listening to the Pop 2K station on Sirius XM, and that song Smooth came on with Santana, and I love that song. So I think that's why I said Rob. He was so hot in that music video. I don't know. Ignore me. You guys, I'm all over the place. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just this week has been so go for me. And I'm exhausted, but also super excited. But yeah, I had a friend visit from out of town. Met her. She was like been a follower of mine for many years. Met her for the first time. Her name is Sarah. And we hung out all day on Monday. Yeah, we actually met her on Sunday very briefly, and then we hung out all day Monday. And so like, because I hung out and, you know, had a full day of just doing, you know, just hangout stuff. Like we went to round one, and we hung out at the mall, and then we went out and got some lunch. And so that Monday kind of felt like a weekend day for me, and it threw off my entire week. So by the time Tuesday came around, she was actually still in town on Tuesday, but I told her, I'm so sorry, Sarah, I really have to work. I have to check out this video this week, And then I have to work on my cosplay. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Vizek. I appreciate it. Hi right back. And so I was telling her, I was like, I have to work, you know, on Tuesday. And she's like, no, I totally understand. So I got back at it at Tuesday. And Tuesday felt like my Monday because of that. Like, it felt like I had an extended weekend because I hung out with Sarah all day Monday, and I loved her to death, by the way. The energy was good, the vibes were good. I just made another close friend. But yeah, my whole week has been thrown off because of that. I worked all day Tuesday. You guys saw I filmed, produced, edited that doll video all in one day, got it out there. And you guys, the new era of my YouTube videos it's going great. I literally filmed, oh my god, thank you so much, Stephen Chang, for subbing. You will be able to participate in the chat within the next 5 minutes. I appreciate it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so that video that I filmed of the dolls, thank you guys so much. I see some of your guys' comments saying that you liked it. I appreciate the views. It's doing incredibly well. But what I wanted to point out was I filmed about 34 minutes of footage, and the video that I dropped is about 30 minutes. So I only cut out about 4 minutes. And so, like, just kind of like how I've been explaining to you guys, the way that I used to, you know, heavily edit my videos. I messed up a lot because I was trying to read a script that I wrote and all of that. But on these, I'm just talking naturally. I'm talking organically. And the flow was good with this video. I didn't have to cut out, you know, a lot of pauses or anything like that. So I felt really good about that video on Tuesday. And then today is Wednesday. I can't believe it. I was like, I have to stream today. And I have to, you know, we have a guest scheduled today. And I gotta get that going. But also, like, I had a couple things that I had to do today. I had to go get my toes painted. I had that on the schedule with my nail tech because she couldn't do my toes last time, so we had to split up my appointments. And I was like, crap, I gotta go do that, and then I gotta come back, and then I have to start on my freaking skirt for NakaCon because I'm gonna do Sailor Jupiter, but I'm redoing the entire skirt. Alexander McKay, thank you so much for the 10 bucks. You're always so sweet. Let's see what they say. Some cashola for the cosplay fun. Thank you. Also, when will we be hearing the winners of Jupiter and Venus? So I've already picked the winners. It was a random giveaway. I did pin the winner on that video for was it Jupiter? No, it was Jupiter on YouTube. So I pinned the winner that was randomly chosen on the Jupiter video, so you can see who won that. I don't do any announcements usually for the giveaways. I just contact the person who wins it, and they have an opportunity to claim the prize. If they claim it, then we're good. If they're like, oh my gosh, no, actually I don't need it now, then I go and I draw another winner. But the 2 people did claim their prize, and Hobby Genki has already shipped it out. They actually shipped it last night, and I provided the winners their tracking numbers. So the winners have already been chosen. So if you didn't know, it probably wasn't you. I had a lot of entries, so thank you guys so much for all entering. I super appreciate it. And of course, a shout out to Hobby Genki for sponsoring that giveaway and providing one of my followers one of those figures. So that was really cool of them. But I know I've just been talking a lot, you guys. I just wanted to kind of explain how hectic and chaotic it has been, and that's just a very fraction of it. Let me catch up with what you guys are talking about. Vanna says, and you got haircuts. Yes, see, I didn't even tell you everything that's been going on. There's just so much. Yeah, Vanna actually met my friend Sarah because she came over and we got our haircuts. My hair is now even, everybody. Vanna is my hair stylist as well. She is amazing. She's a friend and my hairstyles, and Kurt's too. And she always tells me that my hair grows so uneven. But she says it's normal. Like, a lot of people's hair grows unevenly. So thank you for cutting our hair, Van. I appreciate it. Catching up on the chat, you guys. Bliss Strip Designs, thank you so much. They said love the new style. I'm assuming you mean of videos. M says I love the new videos. It was amazing to watch. Love those new dolls. Thank you so much, M. I saw your comment on it. It was so sweet. Karen says, yesterday I got my Q-Posket figures of Princess Pluto and Saturn from Boxed Lunch. Now she just needs Mercury. Hope you get Mercury soon. Point Clicky, yes, it's funny how one day change can just throw you off, especially if you're on crunch time, you guys. Oh my gosh, we have 61 people. Hi 61 of you guys. What's up? Feel free to chat along with us. We have We have a fun time. Chris says most likely you don't hear anything about prizes you didn't win. Oh well, another giveaway for us to try. Oh yeah, there's gonna be more, you guys. There's gonna be plenty more. I'm hoping, you know, I get like sponsorships for giveaways because I don't have a lot of money to, like, you know, ship out some stuff right now. Especially since, you know, a lot of you guys here, you know, there's some Canada folks here, there's some UK folks, and man, it gets pricey when you're shipping internationally. And right now I'm just don't have that money to ship. Hi Tiffany, hi. You're like late once again. No, you're fine. You're right on time. We haven't even got to our guest yet, so you're good. You're good. Kay says I need to have Vanna chop my hair. Yeah, Vanna is good. She comes out there, she does it, and it's like, you know, also talking to a friend because she is our friend. So I always like to be friends with like the people who do services for you. It makes it more, I don't know, like my nail tech is my friend. My hairstylist is my friend. I don't know. I guess I can't like have somebody work on me if they're not my friend. It's a whole thing. Hi Sailor Queen. Totally love the style dolls in her hairstyle too. They're absolutely beautiful and precious and gorgeous. They are. I agree with all three of those words you described them with. Link Nerd is asking, hashtag Kurt's crew, how's Kurt and the kitties doing? They're doing great. You guys want to say hi to the kitties before we grab our guest for today? I can totally get the little boys to say hello. Is Indy outside? Is Indy outside? Oh, he's outside? Okay. What about Nunu? Where's Nunu? Oh, on the perch. Okay, well, the kitty cats are not available. Indiana is outside in the backyard, and Nunu is on a window perch that we cannot reach. I'll have to show you guys what I mean by that. We have like where our basement goes down into the basement. It's like a very steep like staircase down. Oh, never mind. Kurt got Nunu. Did you get him? Was he on the perch?
He's on the perch.
How would you get him? It's so hard to reach the perch.
Why reach?
Okay, Mr. Tall. Mr. Tall. Nunu! Everybody wants to say hi, Mr. Nunu. And he's our famous kitty right now. Did you guys see that when I posted the pictures of... Oh my gosh, he's being so sweet right now.
Oh, buddy.
Oh my goodness. When I posted the picture of him in the box lunch collar. Oh, him's purring.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, buddy. He's like about to fall asleep in my hand. But like a lot of like big Sailor Moon accounts were sharing that tweet and grabbing the picture. He's about to like, he's just so cute. Oh my little shirt. I know you're my little Luna. Him's a boy though, but oh, he's so sweet right now. Why is he so lovely?
He's just a good boy.
You guys, solid content right now. He's a purring. Oh. Link Nerd asked about you. They wanted to know how you were doing, and you're doing great. He's a little kind of like, he likes to beat up his brother a lot, but other than that, he's doing good. Oh my gosh, how do we say this name? Criaria Official just sub. Thank you so much. I hope I said your name correctly. You can kindly correct me if you want later. Oh my gosh, Marcella! Wait a minute, is that Marcy? Is that Kay's sister? Thanks for subbing. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Marcy? Oh, look, oh, she could hear him purring. I wish you guys could see his face. Like, if you tilt the. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? He's just letting me pet him and be a little sir. No, it's okay. He's being really chill though. Like, it's so cute. It's like 20 minutes of Brooks cats and hashtag Kurt's crew. Link Nerd, you did this. You did this, Link Nerd.
You see how I set up the stuff behind you?
Oh, I did. Thank you. Thank you.
Got little Nunu poking up.
Oh my gosh, there's little Nunu right there. You guys see where I'm pointing? Did you guys watch that short when Kurt won that for me? That was like, those are, you know what? I feel like those are the easier machines to win.
Well, because it's just a matter of time before you actually win. If you just
yes, like instead of the claw that comes down, like the ones with the balls.
You ready to go, buddy?
He's just being the sweetest little dude. He's like F that ginger one. This is me. He loved me.
I'm gonna go see if he wants to be my little buddy out there when we work out.
Yeah, you might have to take him. Oh my gosh, you're being the sweetest thing, you guys. Normally this is not like Mr. Nunu, really.
Yeah, I just want to get him before he starts.
Okay, you gonna grab him and take him? I gotta get my guest on. Josh is probably ready.
Bye, everybody.
Kurt says bye! That was so cute. Everyone's sending us some hashtags. Hashtag Kurt's crew. Whenever I get like, I don't know, better at streaming, I want to have like a little stream deck, and I want to push a button, and I want some text to go across the screen saying Kurt's crew, and I want to do like a voiceover, and I want it to say Kurt's crew coming across the screen. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's where I want to go. It is Marcy. Oh my gosh, Marcy, how long? Why did it take you this long to sub? Dang. I know you was watching my stuff. No, kidding. I appreciate the subs, y'all. I really do. Give me all the numbers. I'm almost to 17,000, you guys. Less than 100 away. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors to sub to Ochibawolf Collection on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. I am a full-time content creator. I rely on that as revenue. But Josh, I think we're ready for you. I do want to make sure Josh is even in the chat. I have not seen. Has anybody here seen Sailor Venus? Or Venussoldier92. Why do I always say Sailor Venus? Josh, are you here? Let me double check and make sure he hasn't messaged me privately. I'm up and ready to go. Okay, here we go. Click the link. Okay, Josh is ready. Are you guys ready for our guest? Oh my gosh, 60 people. Here we go. Let's see. Clap cam, there we go. Bear with me, folks. I appreciate the patience. That I do. Here we go. All right. Hi, Josh, how are you?
Can you see me?
I can see you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool.
So the other thing I want to make sure is, can the audience hear you? So go ahead, Josh, and take it away. Say hi, just, I don't know, do a little introduction, and then we'll see if we have to repeat it in case they can't hear you.
Okay, so my name is Josh, aka Venussoldier92 on Instagram and YouTube. It's kind of weird right now because I hear myself echoing in my headphones. But anyway, I'll get through. I've been collecting ever since I want to say like 1988. I've been a big Sailor Moon fan since the late 90s, like everyone else, right? So for me, Sailor Moon, I don't know, it's just a combination of like, action and glamour put together, and it just made a really epic show. So the first time I ever, does the chat hear me? Just want to make sure.
Yes, let me. I'm getting feedback. M says he sounds good. The Cisco says we can hear him. John Jackson says hi, Josh. Serena Silvercrest, we can hear. Yeah, so we're getting everything. We're getting good feedback on the sound. So yeah, we can continue on.
Okay, so way back in, I want to say like 1996. I remember going to Kmart with my mother, and it wasn't the shoe section. I saw a box of Sailor Moon shoes, right? And I didn't know what Sailor Moon was. All I know was I saw like a cartoon character with big blue eyes, long blonde hair, and long legs. And I didn't know what anime was, so it was like a really good introduction to anime for me.
Uh-huh.
And then later on that year, I think it was me and my mother went to a store called Big Lots.
I remember Big Lots. I come from them days. Big Lots is still around here. I don't know if it is for you.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Anyway, there was a. Do you remember Sailor Moon shampoo?
Did it have like a figurine-ish bottle?
Yes.
Yes.
And she had a real doll hair.
Yes. It was so strange.
Yeah. So again, I didn't know what Sailor Moon was. Like, to me, it was just like this figure, this cartoon character I want to know more about, right? And then in addition to that, I think I was in middle school at the time, right? And I was a big fan of video games, right? Like everybody else. And towards the end of any video game magazine, you'll see like anime posters, right? About different animes during that time in the late 90s, right? And Sailor Moon was one of them. And I remember like the images that were there. It was just hard to keep up because you saw all these anime girls. At the time, okay, this is how I saw it at the time. I saw the blonde girl with big blue eyes, long blonde hair, and then I saw this other girl with long black hair, and she was wearing red, and she had heels, and she was looking like a badass. I'm like, who are these characters? And then I remember seeing the title. It said Sailor Moon S. What is that? What is Sailor Moon? What is that? You know? And then later on that year, 1987, I think that was the year I went to film school. Because just like Usagi, I failed, math, right?
Yeah.
So I had to go to summer school.
I feel that. I'm bad at math as well.
And during that time, that's when there was a show called Superhuman Grammar Squad, right? I didn't really care for the show, but during that time, they showed the commercial for the dolls, right? And I remember the commercial. And it was for the ugly face Bandai dolls, right?
Yep.
And yeah, I remember how the commercial went. It went like, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Sailor Moon powers unite against the evil Queen Barrel. So I'm just like, is Sailor Moon a power? What am I looking at here? But again, I was just obsessed with the images and anime. And again, this is the time when anime was coming towards North America. We had Sailor Moon, we had Samurai Pisacast. I don't remember that or not.
I do not.
Oh, you don't? Oh, look up Samurai Pisacast.
Okay. That sounds like a wild name.
Yeah. But after that, later on that summer, Sailor Moon aired on the USA Network. Do you remember that?
I vaguely do. I didn't really like my memory of Sailor Moon isn't until really of Cartoon Network when it started airing on there. But I know I watched it before then. But like it's just too far back for me. My memory's like I don't hold on to that.
Yeah. So it aired on the USA Network at 7:30, right before summer school, and it was like Monday through Thursday, right? And again, I know the dig dub gets so much crap, but I loved it. I didn't care.
I think a lot of us did at the time, but now that we're adults, we're like, we was gaslighted.
yeah. And that's the well that goes into like how can I say this? So we saw one version of Sailor Moon, right? The North American version. Right? But again, keep in mind, we're in the late 90s, early 2000s, so the internet is now a new thing. One of the first things I looked up was Sailor Moon. And that's when I learned about Sailor Moon with the manga. I learned about Naruto Kikuchi. I learned about Uranus and Neptune being lovers. I learned about the Sailor Starlights changing their gender. And I was just blown away. Like, whoa. So to me, it was like, we have the North American version of Sailor Moon, and then going online, it's like a new world of Sailor Moon. To me, that's the way I looked at it.
Yeah, it was so different than all the other cartoons, So it like, whoa, it was like mind blown as us little baby us were like.
And did you ever have the? It's a dark blue Sailor Moon role playing game book.
Yes. It was super thick. It was all in black and white. Yes.
I had that. I was obsessed, and I remember just looking at images of Sailor Moon and looking up the manga, and I was blown away. I didn't know it was a comic book.
Yeah.
And the style looks so different from the actual anime, and just learning about Sailor Moon in general was just amazing. And then, but anyway, like during that time, I started to collect as well. And one of the first things I ever got was the Spiral Heart one. In the dark blue box.
Yeah.
And I got it at a comic book store way back in 1998. And during that time, of course, me being a guy, a little boy, I couldn't have like girl toys, so I had to hide it here and there.
Yeah, and I wanted to kind of touch base on that, like how is it being a male as a Sailor Moon fan, like especially growing up, because back then it was a lot more, you can't talk to people about that. Now it's getting a lot better in some cases, but back then it was a lot worse than it was. How was that for you?
Well, I mean, I wasn't really.
Did your parents accept it? Did they know? Did you hide it?
I did hide it at first, but eventually learned about it, and they kind of like really didn't really give a crap about it.
Oh, good. So they were supportive. They were supportive.
Somewhat. I mean, I don't want to say supportive, but more like he's a nerd, whatever.
So it was more like, he's not liking a girl show. He's just a nerd.
I guess so. But I have a good relationship with my parents. They're proud of me. I do a lot of great things. We have a good relationship. So that's not neither here or there.
Yeah.
Now, I would say for me personally, it got kind of embarrassing. We like these little girly shows because of course being a guy, I'm supposed to like Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yep.
I'm supposed to like Pokemon. I'm supposed to like that, but it just I wasn't really feeling those. I need action and glamour. I need my chicks to be badasses with long hair, high heels, kicking ass. That's what I want.
Hell yes. Amen to that.
So, but yeah, and just collecting overall it's been a really fun hobby. And going back to the I'm sorry, not early '90s, but early 2000s. I would just constantly look up images of Sailor Moon and the merchandise, right? And thinking to myself, how can I get this stuff? And later on, I learned about eBay, and that's when what was it? When I started college, junior college, that's when I started to order things. So when junior college was around for me, I think PGSM was out, live action Sailor Moon.
I know you love PGSM, Josh. I know you do. Look what's in the background.
yeah, PGSM was out, and also the Sailor Moon channel website.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That was a girl, and then also Sailor Moon was doing their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would order. It wasn't eBay; it was like an anime website, and I remember ordering the dolls. I ordered some PGSM stuff, and then I also ordered the Sailor Uranus, Sailor Neptune, and Sailor Pluto doll, all in a pack, like $150 back then.
Yeah, and I remember some of those websites. This was like right when we were starting to get older. We knew how to order online, or we were just dabbling in it at the time. Because I think you're around the same age as I am, Josh. And yeah, there was a lot of websites that had a lot of good stuff. Like if I could go back in time and go back and order all of that stuff, like I'm just like. There was such. I just remember it. I remember like it was yesterday on what I was seeing on those websites.
Time goes by really quick, man.
As you get older, it does. Holy crap! I'm about to be 35 next week, y'all. 35.
Well, it is what it is. A lot of people don't make it to 35.
It's true.
So
it's true. Now we can die at any time. It's like we're there.
I don't want to think about that.
I don't either.
But anyway, okay, so for me personally, a little bit about my personal life. I joined the military way back in 2006, right?
I did know you were a military guy. Yeah, I don't know if the audience did, but
and that's the reason. That goes into my name, Venus, because that's what I said. Senshi, soldier. That's who I am.
I was thinking
92.
soldier, like the literal translation of Senshi. That's what I was thinking. Like it was Sailor Moon. I was like, okay, it's Venus soldier because Senshi means soldier in English.
Same thing, yeah. And 92, that's because the show aired in Japan in 1982.
I love that you just explained that because I never knew the explanation of your username.
Yes. What was I saying? So, I want to say 2012, that's when the whole revival came back.
Mm-hmm.
And you got word about Biz.
Yep.
Redubbing all the things and things like that. Oh, sorry, let me go back.
we ain't there yet.
So, I remember watching Sailor Moon on Cartoon Network, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we had Sailor Moon R, and when Sailor Moon S aired, I was really pissed. Because by that time, seriously, by the time it was like 2000 or 2001, I guess it was, and I already knew about Uranus and Neptune. I knew about Chibi Moon. So when Chibi Moon debuted on Sailor Moon S, on the English version, and they named her Mini Moon, I was pissed.
Oh, yeah.
I was livid. Like, are you serious? Like, Mini Moon? What are y'all thinking? Mini Moon. I'm sorry, Chibi Moon, and get over with.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. At that time, you were already woke. You knew all the Japanese. You're like,
I guess so.
that's exactly kind of how I had that experience as well. Like when I started doing my own research, all those Sailor Moon fan sites out there, and of course there was fan subs that had the accuracy that we didn't have back then. And so yeah, by the time S came out, most of us kind of knew oh, these names are different. They definitely call her Chibi Moon. It was definitely rough.
Yeah, exactly. So we watched Sailor Moon S, we watched Super S. Then after that, I was like, okay, what about Stars? So I remember going back to a comic shop and actually buying the manga and reading Stars. It was really good. It was really dark. It was if you ever read the manga of Stars, it's kind of sad,
Yeah. Oh, super sad. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you remember the bootleg DVDs of Stars?
I remember the bootlegs of all the seasons, and they came in like that foldable little book that just flipped out, flipped out, flipped out. Yes! I actually just found my old ones. I have the first season in R, the bootleg version that's fold out, and it has like artwork from S in it and Supers, and I'm like, that didn't even happen yet.
They were a mess. They didn't know what they were doing. They were just slapping crap together and putting it on.
Josh, that's all we had back then, and we loved it. We're like, this is the only way we can watch it, even though the subtitles are all messed up. You're seeing some words that don't even make sense, because, you know, by then we were already experts, so we knew a little bit what they were saying.
Exactly. So I remember watching the DVD of Stars, and I didn't know the finale was so long.
Yeah.
It's like they keep going and going and going. Like, when is it going to end? All right, hurry up, let's go.
Yeah, like that whole day was like in a span of like, what, two episodes? 3 episodes?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And then, you know, of course, I got done doing that. And then going back to 2012, the revival came, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let me get back into Sailor Moon. And that's when my collection really exploded.
So that is like when you just started, you like realize, okay, I'm going to be a collector. I'm going to buy all this stuff, and I'm okay with that. 2012 was like your year.
Yeah, exactly. And I got some really good deals throughout the years. So, for example, I remember getting all the Sailor Moon dolls from Europe. Mm-hmm. You know, Bandai Europe.
Yep.
All for $250.
That's amazing.
Seriously. I
think back then, like around that time, 2012, like you were saying, that was a really good time to collect a lot of the vintage stuff, because there wasn't a lot, like our community was so small, still back then, like it hadn't grown to the, you know, the place that we're at today. So there was a lot, like even before 2012, that was some good finding stuff. Like you could find a lot of like mint and sealed box stuff. You can find it for affordable prices. A lot of us still lived with our parents, so we weren't paying mortgages yet. I mean, it was just all a good time all around.
Yeah. Another good deal I got was, do you remember in Super S the Patchy figures?
Yes, the Patchy figures. Yes, I actually used to own them all. Even the Japanese box set that had them all in it, and then I sold them all. That was one of my regrets.
I got all of them.
Mm-hmm. I know your collection is incredible. I just want to say, you have a lot of the old stuff.
Yeah, for $50.
Yes, there was some good deals to be had back then. And you know, one of the like things that always gets told to me, like in a comment, in a chat, whatever, oh my god, how do you afford all this? Oh my god, you're so rich. And I'm like, hold up, are you just thinking I'm rich because I have a lot of the 90s vintage toys? And if that's the case, I did not pay those prices that they are today. I got a lot of good deals, just like you said, you got those for $50. I've gotten some of those, oh my gosh, I got some of the wands for $50 too. Like there were some deals that you could just find back then that's like almost near impossible to find now.
Exactly, the prices just jack up because people take advantage of nostalgia, and also nostalgia too. So
well, and you know, it is a different time too. A lot of people, there's so much online shoppers now. Like people are just at home and bored, and I'm just gonna go order stuff, you know. And we have disposable money as adults now, so it's like, yeah, we created this, I think.
Yeah, I think, you know, having a collection is great, but at the same time, you gotta be responsible with your money. So for me personally, like with my collection, I don't put anything on my credit cards. I have no credit card debt.
Same.
I don't mess with that.
Smart. Always pay off your credit cards in completion every month.
Yeah, because much as I love Sailor Moon, the mortgage has to be paid first.
Exactly. You're smart with your money. You're like, bills come first.
Exactly. People don't know when you're hungry, but they know when you're out in the street.
But you know what though, on a serious note though, it is, you know, FOMO is real, and I've seen that also in the community. Like if we're going to talk on a serious note, there are some people out there that are like, they can't help it, you know, they see all these other people buying it and they want it, but yet they've got bills, you know, stacking up. So I'm like, you know, I try, it's hard to have that happy medium, you know, like especially as what I do, you know, I'm always buying stuff and showing things off, but honestly, and I'm sure you've noticed, Josh, because you came kind of around the same time I did, you know, as far as collecting goes, I don't buy nearly as much as I did at the beginning. Is it the same for you too? Are you buying a lot less now than when you were getting the bulk of your collection in 2012?
Well, it depends.
Oh, shoot. Okay, you're like, no, Brooke, I'm still buying shit.
So, well, I try to be really picky on my price and the deals. Oh, and that goes into like, remember we had Sin on, right? and she was talking about.
Are you talking about Sailor Moon Obsession Sin? Okay.
Yes, she had this big ass poster of Sailor Moon, and she got it from the party. So I jumped in my car and see what's up, and I actually bought this, the Sailor Moon S music box.
Yes.
Like the dome with her in it.
The toy version of it. Yes.
Yes, I got that for $56.
Woo! That's a deal. I would have never thought that would have went for $50 today.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So you're
deals and luck and right time.
You're saying that if you put in the work and you look at all these secondhand places, you could still find a deal.
You can. It's not always easy, and that's another thing. Don't compare your collection to me or anyone else's. Your collection is your journey.
Oh, for sure.
And that's your labor of love and how you treat it. Even if it's just one pop figure or a figure, whatever, love it. Be proud for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you constantly compare yourself to anyone else, you're never gonna be happy.
You're never gonna be happy. Oh yeah, no, the grass is always greener on the other side, type of thing. Yeah, you'll never be happy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I have encountered some people like that, but you know what? For the most part, those kind of people aren't in my circle. Like for the most part, I have like-minded people like who are happy for what they own and are happy for what I own. There's no not a lot of jealousy. Like the awful kind of jealousy. And if there is, and they leave me a nasty comment, I delete it and block them. I'm like, I don't have time for this.
Well, what I do for nasty comment,
do you get nasty comments, Josh? I can't even imagine.
Here and there.
People are just I don't understand.
You
don't name drop anybody for sure, but you can you can say what they say. Like, I don't want to stir up any drama.
What was it? I remember mentioning I was a fan of the Dick Dub, and then someone said on my Instagram, like, if you're a fan of Dick Dub, you're not a real Sailor fan, or some crap like that.
Oh man, I usually see the opposite. I always get crapped on for supporting the Viz dub and everything, and not supporting the Deke dub. So this is an interesting version to hear. I'm always like, I'm not going to be judgmental as long as you let me like what I like, and you're not trying to get rid of Viz, because that's what a lot of people are. They're very outspoken about. Oh, we hate Viz, the actors are bad, they all sound the same, and I'm just like,
you don't have to watch it though.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
do you?
You do you. You
watch Deke or the Clover Wave or Viz,
yes,
whatever. Dude.
It's still out there. It doesn't mean it's gone. It's just not licensed right now. Like, you can still go and find the DVDs or the VHS or whatever.
There's no need to be in your feelings about that.
Yeah, I do agree, and there are a lot of opinionated people about that. I used to kind of be one of them. But I wasn't super outspoken to where I was just, ranting and calling people out. But over the years, I've mellowed the F out. Like, I'm just like, I'm cool. I don't care what you like as long as you don't affect me.
Isn't that so immature though? To fuss about the dub? Like, God forbid if the dog collapses. Please. There's so many more important things going on in the world. Y'all worry about the dub of his Deke or Viz or whatever. Like, watch what you're gonna watch.
Yeah.
I always tell. I look at life like this: if you're not affecting the way I eat, sleep, or take a number two, I don't care what you do.
And I also see it like this: like, the Deke dub had its time, and it's over. We need to move on.
Exactly. Is it time for my wish list?
I think we should. Okay, so let's go ahead and transition into this. So, Josh, first of all, I want to say I love your collection. You have, if you guys don't follow Josh, he is at Venussoldier92, and I think your username is the same across all your socials, right?
On Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Okay, yes. And our question for you before we go in: are you going to continue up your YouTube videos again? You're going to get back into it?
Well, I'm going to make a new collection video soon. I'm kind of debating if I want to do like a long video where I just talk stuff and let you know where I got the toys and all, or maybe a quick collection video. I don't know. If you guys want a long one, like talk and discuss the collection, I'll do it. Something's going to be. In fact, this is a long 4-day weekend for me. I might as well just
Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was glad because I know you haven't posted in a while because I'm subbed, of course. So I always check my subs, and I noticed you haven't posted in a while. I think you posted some shorts, but no long form content.
Yeah, some TikToks here and there, but
yeah. So I was wondering, I was like, is he ever going to get back and show some more of his collection? Because you've got a lot of good pieces.
Well, the thing about YouTube, it's just you gotta film the video and edit and upload and
You preach it to the choir, Josh. I know out of anybody here, I know how that goes. I've struggled with growth on YouTube for the last 2 years, so I know.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I'll do a collection video this week.
Okay, cool. I think you should. I think you should get back into it. And you know what I've noticed, and this is just, my own personal journey, but like whatever the time you put into your socials, like whichever one you're actually focusing on, that's where you're going to have the growth. And now that I'm actually, oh, thank you so much, Sailor Mikey, for your super chat. I appreciate you, Mikey. But yeah, once you focus on, and you post consistently, like I'm talking about at least 5 times a week, then you're going to see growth on that platform. It takes that much. But now with YouTube, the great part is you don't always have to post long form content to get something out there. You can do a long form content, maybe 1 or 2 times a week, maybe 2 reels on different days and a live. So you can split it up a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I know you wanted to talk about, items from, like, for you personally, what you would love to see the Sailor Moon franchise make. So, what do you want to start that off with? And folks in the chat, you guys have been really, like, engaging. They sent a lot of good things, and they're talking about some of the things that you're talking to. So, like, tomorrow, about 24 hours after this video drops, you can actually watch the chat and you can kind of watch along with it and see what everybody was saying. But they're all they're all being supportive and everything. But I do want to let everybody know. I'm going to ask Josh, what he wants to see from the Sailor Moon franchise. But I also want you guys to engage and let us know what items you would see that have not been made yet, along with Josh.
Okay. So the first thing I want, after we get done with Cosmos and those movies, give us a complete Blu-ray or DVD of every single Sailor Moon musical ever.
Yeah, they have dropped the ball on that.
Exactly. I want everything from the early 90s to now.
So you're a musical fan.
Interviews. Well, that's the thing about it is I never got a chance to really watch it.
So so it's hard. It's hard to find it without downloading a torrent, to all that. Yeah.
Thing like give me a large Blu-ray, booklets, interviews. I love that old vintage footage.
Yeah.
I love it. So that's what I want. Next, I want to shoot collaboration with either Pumas or Skechers.
Oh, Skechers! I would be so down for Skechers. I am a Skechers stan right here.
I like Pumas because I like to work out and they're really good.
Thank you so much, Cassie Nightingale. They say I heard a rumor of a Chibi Moon spinoff. Oh, I'm that would be cool.
Amazon Quartet.
Yes, as her guardians. Yeah, that would be cool though. I mean, I could see that happening. Oh my God, Sakuto, thank you so much. And they say so much merch, so little time. Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, go continue.
What else? I want a re-release of every single art book, 1 through 5, and also Infinity. And also including
what about this? What about if you just had one just huge volume of all 1 through 5? Would that be okay? Would that be Josh approved?
Big ass book.
Yeah. The art books aren't that thick though. They're like this thick. I'm talking about the manga ones. Those are the ones you're talking about. They're like this big.
Yeah.
So it could like get into a book about this. I think that would be cool.
Okay. Well, either that. But also, did you see the images of the Sailor Senshi in the Chanel outfits?
Yes. We finally got confirmation on what that was about. Sailor Moon Official never ever posted anything until days later after the magazine was like pushed out. So, but now they have claimed that Naoko wanted to draw some images based on the 70s style of Chanel, but it doesn't mean a collaboration is coming yet. But that's all we know for now.
Anyway.
I know, right? I'm kind of like low key, like I'd be okay if they don't release it. Thank you so much, Cassie Nightingale. Coffee table art book, yes, that would be perfect. Just a big old volume of that for sure.
Or they could put it on digital.
Oh. I mean, I'd be okay with digital, but definitely since we're collectors, we love our material possessions. We need it. We need it.
I would love to walk in the Barnes & Noble and see those there.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. I know we get the manga, and that's also cool, but yes, the art books, blown away.
Yeah. She was a beautiful artist. It's really amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so next will be Okay, so we just got the style though, right?
Did you buy them, Josh? Did you get the inner?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
actually. Oh, and it's a shame because if you go on eBay right now, those dolls individual are selling for like $125 each.
Are you kidding?
No.
They're a $50 doll, which
Right
is
now.
already overpriced in my opinion. And people are reselling for 120. They are please people don't pay those prices. I mean, if you're loaded and you don't care, I mean, go for it. But the dolls are not worth that money.
Exactly, because you let people know about the dolls beforehand.
Yes, and they had an opportunity to pre-order them. But I know like some people at the time, maybe they don't have the funds or whatever, and so they do have to buy them secondhand. But I'm still really holding out that P Bondi USA will release them for the $48, that they are priced at.
And you know what's interesting? Those dolls look just like the Pretty-Cure doll.
They do.
Right?
Yes, and
So if you go on eBay and look up a Pretty-Cure doll, it's like $25.
Yeah.
Even the deluxe version,
Thank
the extra
you.
outfit,
Thank
it's
you.
around $30.
I don't know.
It's just a crime that they.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know if you watched my my recent video about those dolls, but I kind of go into like detail about what I think about the price. And at the base here, they are a toy doll that are priced way too high. Like the quality is a toy doll. It's not a collector's doll. It's not whatever they want to say. The quality is a toy doll. And I'm like, I mean, but what can we say? You and we paid the prices. We got them because we want them. So I don't know, like, I don't know, like, how Bondi would even want to be like, okay, we're going to make $20 dolls. Why would we do that when these people are paying, $50+ for them?
And that kills me because it's just, for years you see Dragon Ball Z in Walmart. Same thing with Pokemon.
Naruto.
You don't see shit.
I know. Oh, okay. Josh, when was the last time you went to a Walmart and looked at the toy aisle?
Dude, but like you don't see Sailor Moon, nothing there.
No.
It's just Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon.
Yes.
Maybe you see Digimon too, I think.
Yes, and now I'm starting to see these really cool. I don't know who makes them. They're kind of like a figure arts, but they're not. But they're made by Bondi, but they are Demon Slayer ones, and they are so affordable. They're like $25, and I'm like,
wow.
I also saw the Demon Slayer sword. I don't know if you watch Demon Slayer, but Tanjiro's sword, which is the main character, for $39.99, made by Bondi, toy quality instead of a replica. And I'm like, why? Where are our toys that are $30 and not $95 for a replica?
Bondi will make a replica like this size for $120 and sell it to us for that price.
I know, and guess what? Who's gonna buy it? You and me. We're suckers.
We are, unfortunately.
But I love that we can be honest about this, and that's and I like to laugh at it. It's funny because, we, as much as we want cheaper toys and, toy quality toys, which a lot of times they are toy quality for collector's prices, we are still the ones out there buying it and supporting it. So I don't know if it's like shame on us or what's going on.
I don't know. It's frustrating.
Yeah, and I know.
I remember back in the day, I bought a Sailor Neptune doll.
Uh-huh.
I think it was 2004 in Walmart, and it had to be like under $10.
Yeah, where are those dolls?
Because back in the day, the early 2000s, brats were the new dolls, right? Everyone was obsessed with brats.
And now people are again.
So that's what it was. That's
Yeah.
how I remember it.
Yeah. Oh, Link Nerd, you mean Figma? It's not a Figma. It's made by Bondi. This is Demon Slayer, and Bondi must have picked up some toys from them. I'll take a picture next time I go. But it was an Inosuke figure, and it was a articulated figure, and it was on a card. Like, you know how some figures come on a card, and it's like a little plastic bubble on it. That's how it came.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would love to see Sailor Moon ones of those. Give us more affordable
Me
stuff.
too.
Yeah, that's what people are wanting. I think. I don't know. It's very strange. I feel like definitely the Sailor Moon franchise drops the ball.
You get screwed over.
We do, and they don't do it right. And the sad thing is they could do it right, and it could be so much more successful than it is.
I agree. I totally agree.
I know you come from the same time, so I know you and I are pretty much on the same level when it comes to those thoughts.
Yeah. Okay. So next on my list, you'll love this, Brooke. A collaboration with Crumbie Cookies.
Oh, Josh! Now you're just yanking my Shane. I would risk it for the biscuit for that. Oh my god. Okay.
Could you imagine like the cosmic heart as a red velvet cookie?
Stop.
I want to give you diabetes.
I know. I would risk diabetes for that. You know what? You know what would happen though? Oh my gosh! And people would be getting called out for this. Shame if you do, shame if you don't. But like, people would be like trying to seal that cookie. You know, like spray it with some shellac and preserve it. I would try. Oh my god! Can you imagine a crumble collaboration? And they better have special boxes that they come in too.
Yeah, that'd be epic too.
Yeah.
Like a wedding day cookie cake, as the Princess Serenity or whatever.
Yes.
Lemon meringue for Venus.
Oh.
Something like that. That'd be really cool.
Oh my god. Oh, can we do carrot cake for Sailor Venus?
Cool, why not? Absolutely. Shit.
You're like, whatever you want, Brooke. Imagine to your heart's content.
That's what I want. Okay, the last thing I want, we need a Sailor Moon video game.
Please.
It's been long.
Please.
Like,
Or
I want, I love fighting games.
I do too. I
So
love
they can
the
make
beat 'em ups game. Yeah.
Exactly. So every single Senshi, all the main villains, everything from like Barrel up to Queen. I'm sorry, Sailor Galaxia, the generals, whoever in a fighting game, and also like a reboot of Sailor Moon, Another Story.
Oh.
Because that's another fighting game you love too.
And honestly, they could just re-release that, you know, like on the Switch or something, and they'd make some money.
I know. Seriously, I will buy a PS5 for that.
Same. Like, give me a limited edition PS5 Sailor Moon style. You know, I'd shell out some money for that. You know, and you know, I know you said you. Since we're on the video game topic, I don't care what it is. Just give us anything. I would take a beat 'em up game, like a fighting game. But also kind of what I thought, and I don't think this has ever been done in the Sailor Moon video game like world, like even in the 90s, is a kind of like an RPG game that walks through seasons 1 through 5.
Oh man.
But you get to play Sailor Moon, and you have to, you know, do all the things and all the levels, and you get all your power-ups as you go, and of course, you know, you fight, you know, some of the generals, and you get up to the bosses, you know, like Queen Beryl, Sailor Galaxia, all through the entire anime. I would just...
Would it take scenes from the anime?
Yeah, it could take scenes from the anime, but gosh, I mean, I just think that'd be so cool, you know, just kind of walking through the whole story. Obviously, it'd be a very, I mean, you know, some of these video games are so long nowadays, you know, it takes, you know, a lot of hours to complete them, so they can totally do it. But my whole point is, bottom line, I'm with you. I would take anything. I'd take a mobile game. Just give me another one. I don't know.
We had Sailor Moon drops, but they just got rid of it.
Rips the Sailor Moon drops. It's gone. Yet
I was on that thing like crazy.
I know, and it is all just because, I mean, the game is so simple, but it's because it's Sailor Moon. Like, you slap Sailor Moon on anything, and we are gonna buy it.
Exactly.
Or play it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you know how they had Universal Japan?
What'd you say?
Universal Studios Japan.
Yes.
Right?
Universal Studios Japan. Mm-hmm. Those were very cool, by the way. I really hope they do another one, and I hope you guys go travel to see them. They are so worth the money to go. I've been to 2 of them, and they are incredible.
Okay, so my thing is, just bring it to Orlando.
That too!
Seriously.
It's already done. It's already made. All they gotta do is, I don't know, maybe dub it. Use the Viz actors, dub it. Boom.
Exactly. I don't know why they don't do that.
I don't know
I
either.
would drive down to Florida right now.
You're like, okay, I'm gonna have a credit card debt for this. You guys, you give it to me, I'm gonna do it.
I probably will for that. It's not fair. It's not fair. Like, Japan gets everything, and like we're loyal over here ever since the 90s, and we don't get crap as far as like events like that.
You know, and there was a time when the first ones came out that we thought that it was a possibility. You know, a lot of people were speculating, what if they bring it to, you know, the States? And they never did.
It's a waste. It really is.
I know, but I'm wondering now. I know with Super Nintendo Land, you know, it's being really popular, and I think, okay, did they ever bring? And I don't know. Are you a One Piece guy? Have you watched One Piece?
Not really.
Okay, because I know One Piece is like super popular. That's like the #1 anime right now worldwide, and they have had like One Piece collaborations at USJ, but I don't think they've ever even brought them here. So I don't think they do any anime here at all. And
One Piece it's about pirate, right?
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
We're both like, we don't know nothing about One Piece. You guys help us out in the chat. Is One Piece about, did you say pirates? It does kind of look like it's a, I think there's a pirate dog. Oh my god, this is gonna get clipped like they don't know nothing about.
Nothing about the new stuff.
At least we admit it. At least we admit it. Oh my gosh. Was there anything else on your list? I know I'm about to pop out and eat some lasagna, but we still have a few minutes left.
I got my list done, and I also have my prize.
Oh yeah, I wanted. Yes, that's okay. So the closing thing, because Josh and I had our test yesterday, and I was like, Josh, I want you to like think about what your most favorite prized possession is in your collection, because again, Josh's collection is incredible. Go sub to his YouTube. He says he's gonna start some more videos, but he does have it ready, and I don't even know what it is. It's gonna be a complete surprise for me as well.
Okay, so this is the doll that got me into collecting.
Oh, it's like nostalgic for you. Like it's the one that got you going.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, yes! I remember that doll! She is gorgeous. Back her up just a little bit so we can see her in her box. Yes.
No, see the glare, but...
Yeah, because you have her wrapped in plastic because you're like, I'm not letting anything happen to this doll.
Nothing.
She's so gorgeous. She's one of the 90s S dolls that transforms into Super Sailor Moon with the wings.
Yeah, and this to me, like Sailor Moon Prime.
Yes.
Really, looking like this.
Yes. Okay, so Sakuto in the chat does say One Piece has pirates. That's all I know. Oh, I love it. One Piece is about Luffy. Is it Luffy who wants to be the pirate king? You were right, Josh. It is about pirates.
Oh, okay.
So there we go.
I just saw images of it. I just take a guess.
Yeah. I thank you guys for coming for us. I mean, for helping us out in the chat. You guys are awesome. We have had consistently, Josh, over 60 people on the stream tonight.
Wow.
The entire time. You kept everybody entertained.
I did. Wow.
Yeah. So is there anything that you want to like let my audience know before we say our closing statements and say goodbye?
No. Overall, I'm glad you let me to be on this program.
Oh, absolutely. You and I have been friends for a while, or at least have connected over Sailor Moon for a while.
Yeah. It's cool to see people, I don't know what to say in the chat, but hopefully they can relate to what I said as far as growing up in the late 90s and the early 2000s, learning about Sailor Moon. But yeah, I mean, Sailor Moon, collecting it is a good passion. I love it. But oh yeah, let me show you one more thing. I'm not trying to flex. I want to show you how my little setup is.
Josh, flex! You have an incredible collection. Own it. You've hunted down these treasures, and look at how you display them. It's like pristine.
Okay, hold on for a minute.
Yeah, see what you mean? You don't need to flex. You have to flex this. You have to. Josh, okay, can we please have a video this weekend of you just showing us your new setup? Because I don't think you've really done a video with them lights, have you?
I did like Instagram and TikTok here and there, but not like a real blown Sailor Moon collection video.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Okay, I'll work on this weekend.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, that is incredible. Thank you so much. Oh my god, Link Nerd, thank you so much. They say thanks for joining the stream, Josh. They loved it. Yeah, make it rain. But they said thanks for joining the stream, Josh, that they loved it. Sailor Queen says, thank you for joining us, Josh. Nice meeting you, and I love you already. Totally following you on Instagram. You're awesome. Yay! Link Nerd said, damn, Josh, about that collection. Jeanette says, Josh, when am I moving in?
I'm gonna help pay some mortgage and rent money first.
Getting real. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everyone is like, they're fanning over your collection. They think it's really awesome. I can't wait for you to see the comments.
It's a labor of love. I worked hard on it. It really is. So,
yeah. No, we love it. We love that your collection is amazing. So, guys, give Josh some love. Venussoldier92 everywhere. Again, thank you, Josh, so much for being a guest on the channel. We'll definitely got to have you again. Yes, and I know you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I know we have a couple of more guests on the way. Next week's guest is Travis, my good friend Travis. So we're going to say hi to Travis next week. But you guys, we're gonna go. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, everybody. I know we haven't been like keeping up on the chat today because we were really involved in Josh and what Josh had to say today. And that's kind of how it goes with the guest. But thank you guys so much for being engaging, and thank you to my mods for keeping the chat friendly and safe for everybody and making sure everybody was wasn't getting bullied or anything. But yeah, I think that's it, Josh. I guess have a great Memorial Day weekend because you
too.
You have a 4-day weekend coming up and you deserve it.
Oh yeah, and another great thing about Brooke, she knows where the good eats are at.
Oh shoot, yeah. Okay, so Josh, when I start my professional snacking career, are you gonna be my first follower?
Yes.
I love how you're my foodie buddy. I love it because you also work out and you're like, I work out to eat, man.
Calories in, calories out, man.
Thank you. I know you're like super buff and like, I don't know, hashtag probably like my fat percentage goals, even though I know women can't get down that low like men can. I just know your body fat is like none.
I'm trying to be that way, but that crummy cookies, kills
I
me.
know, it's going to get us both. It's coming at us, and if Sailor Moon collabs with them, well, we're doomed.
Yeah.
We're going to close with that, guys. Go eat some crumble cookies this weekend. Treat yourself to some dessert. You deserve it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.